Hello, third grade. Happy Easter. I wanted to say that first. He is risen. Jesus is risen. Aren't you glad? Today is Friday, and we remember the Friday that we can study in the Bible of the sadness of Jesus dying on the cross. But we can still be happy because we know that he's no longer on the cross. He is risen. 3 days later, after they buried him in the tomb, he came back to life, and we can praise him for that. I hope that you and your family have a wonderful Easter Sunday celebrating Jesus' resurrection, and that you have a wonderful break. Thank you for your participation in reading camp all the way. 4 weeks now we've been studying together, and I look forward to meeting with you after spring break or Easter break. But I do pray for your families and you that you have a wonderful time celebrating Jesus' resurrection. Now, today we're going to do something a little bit different because since we're up against spring break or Easter break, we cannot get into another whole story. And so we are going to do this short informational text today, and we are going to focus on finding the main idea. Now, you can find all kinds of little details in this informational text. And hey, bonus points for you if you write those in the comments below as well. But what is the main idea, the one idea of the whole paragraph? That's what I'm looking for. You need to write that main idea in your own words. And when it says space provided, I would like you to put that in the comment section of Google Classroom, please. Then, this is just to try. Have you talked about concluding sentences this year? In first grade, we say that the concluding sentence, the last sentence in a paragraph, closes the door on the paragraph. And so that's kind of what you can think about when you think of a concluding sentence. It is the final sentence that summarizes or talks about the whole paragraph. So you'll see in this paragraph, somebody forgot to write the concluding sentence. The last sentence is another fact about sharks. It's a super cool fact, but it does not close the door on this whole paragraph. Could you write a final sentence that kind of gives that main idea of the whole paragraph? If you can do that, comment in the comment section on Google Classroom with a concluding sentence. You might want to say something like, God provided a special way for sharks to always be able to eat. Because once you read this, you'll see that that might give a nice final sentence for this paragraph. What will you say, I wonder? What concluding sentence can you give? Make sure that it talks about the content of the entire paragraph. See how you do. All right, now I do want to very quickly go over a couple of words that you'll find and make sure you know how to read them and their definition. This is a very long word that you'll find in the text. It's 4 syllables, but when you look at it, all 4 syllables are just closed syllables, so it will be simple to read and put together. Let's try it together. Fen, en, on. Phenomenon. What is a phenomenon? Well, I have the definition below, so you may start reading that while I put this word back together. Phenomenon. That is an observable fact or event, a rare or important fact or event. I like the second definition even better because it really should be a fact that is rare or important that would make us call something a phenomenon. Let me give you an example. I could say, every day at WSCS, students go to lunch. And that really wouldn't be a phenomenon. Of course you go to lunch. You have to eat every day when you're in school, right? So what if I said, the students of WSCS went to lunch in the dark? Or maybe if I wanted to be more accurate, I would need to say, the students at WSCS almost ate lunch in the dark. That was a phenomenon. The day that the electricity went out, right around lunchtime. everybody was scurrying, trying to make arrangements because of that. The orders had to be changed a little bit because trying to get some of the orders together without electricity was difficult. And knowing that students had microwavable lunches made Mrs. Moore need to quickly make a pot full of macaroni and cheese that could be warmed up on the gas stove that didn't need electricity so that students with microwavable lunches wouldn't need to eat them cold. Okay, now, if you remember with me, the electricity came on just in the nick of time, and we did not have to eat lunch in the dark. But that day was a phenomenon because that's rare. That's different. Okay, maybe that will help you with the word phenomenon. Then we have a very unique word. In fact, if we look at this word, that is exactly what it says. Let me make it lowercase. There's no reason for it to be uppercase. And so we have an open syllable here. Let me put the cursor over here. We have an open syllable here, and then we have I saying its third sound. So I usually says it or I, but sometimes in some words it says E. This word says, you try it. Now Mrs. Heath will try it with you. Unique, unique. Notice that QU is saying K, and E, I have it strike through in the E because of course it's silent. Unique. I'm going to have to move my third sound over there. There we are. Well, unique means special, different, or one of a kind. Third graders, each of you is unique. As I think through my reading class today, I think of something very special and wonderful about each one of you. And the different details that come to my mind for each student, they're different. You each have something that is uniquely or differently you in a very special way. That's how God made you. So look for the word unique in the text. Then there's a number in the text, and I just want to really quickly point out, let me show you. Here's the ones place, right? Here's the tens place. Here's the hundreds place. Here's the thousands place. Here's the 10,000s place. So this number says 20,000. 20,000. So I have that down there so you'll know how to read that or say that number as you read in the text. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy this short informational text, and thank you for your kind attention, your good participation in reading. I will see you, Lord willing, online next week, a week from Monday, right? We're going to have our break and then we'll be back together again. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.